welcome back to Rach and Bella Crafts. Rachel here, I hope you're all well. So today we are ploughing on with day 73 of our 100 days project. My apologies for the break in play over the last 2 days. Obviously we've been away and well, we got home very late Monday, and yesterday I was just up to my eyes with loads and loads of things going on. Obviously can't have a breakaway without coming back to loads and loads of things to be done, so I do apologise, but thank you all very much for watching everything that I loaded up while I was away. I hope it all worked fine. I didn't have any messages saying anything wasn't playing properly or comments were off, so I'm assuming all was good. Also a big thank you to those of you that helped me out. I asked about for you to recommend a distress oxide in a lovely pink. I had quite a few of you leave me comments, so thank you for that. And I've gone with the Victorian Velvet, and I'm very pleased with it actually, because I think it goes really nicely with these little what are they called, flashcards that we did. So I'm super pleased with that. I also picked up the Tattered Rose Distress Spray, so I'm going to be giving that a go as well. So when I last saw you all, well, I don't know actually when you last saw me, because I can't remember what went up in what order, but there we are, it got it done. So when I last saw you all, I had made this little tag, vertical taglet book, and I told you I was taking it away with me because I was going to tuck all my little bits and pieces in there. So I managed to do that. I didn't manage to do too much decorating on it while I was away, so I had a little go late last night, and I've managed to kind of try to think of some, you know, interesting ways to store my receipts and things, you know, and it's given me the chance to kind of like write little notes and things, use my little travel stamp that I got there as well, and then just did a little bit of collaging on the top of that as well. Did a bit of writing here, did a bit of writing here. Again, a ticket here. It's actually my parking ticket, which was extortionately expensive, I must say. So I kind of papered over the cracks, shall we say. I also wrote around this page. I did it in a bit of a kind of, you know, whirly kind of Alice in Wonderland style writing, just to kind of get something down in there. I stamped on the back of another receipt, so that's just another receipt from, or it's the other side of my parking ticket, but I thought it just made it a little bit more interesting. That was one of these. They were in the hotel room. Never thought of picking those up before, so I was like, oh, I'll have those. So I did remember to remove them each day, and then when I came back they put another set there, so I was like, oh, marvellous. We went to Sea Life and I picked up these. They were in the kiddies colour corner, so I thought they'll be quite handy. So that's a little Peppa the Pig bookmark. There is another receipt there, and I just folded it in a certain way so I can see what it's for, and again did a little bit of stamping and collage on that. I've tucked that over in a certain way, and then I've just covered that over then with a bit of embossed paper. This little notelet that I did here, I just tucked some receipts into those little pockets there. And again then I've got a few more receipts that I kept, so I've popped them in there. I did have 1 or 2 tickets. Not many places give you tickets now. Folded that one in one of those kind of foldy styles. That's another one in there, and that little up tuck. My journal smells divine, because whilst we were walking through the Trafford Centre, the lady handed me these beautiful perfume samples. And when I got back and opened my bag, I was like, oh, what is that lovely smell? What is this? I don't know what make it is, but oh, I said it there, it's a night in Paris, but oh, it was lovely. So they've gone in there as well, because they smell very nice, and they look rather shabby chic with that lovely pink on the end. But my journal smells divine. It really does. Another ticket there from Alton Towers. I'm not sure that got a bit smudgy, but there we are. So that'll go in there. Just trying to leave things out really to kind of show where they're from. I think I've written on the inside. I've written on the inside of that one there as well. And I've also now printed off, oh, and that was a photo card there that I was given from Alton Towers. And I've printed off as well little photographs. So I've put them into, you know, made them like Polaroids, and then just look at the clock. I tell you what, girls, if you had seen the room we had, I booked this room. We went to Alton Towers on the way back, and it was absolutely stunning. And the whole theme was shabby chic. I'll have to try and find a picture. I'll pop it up at the end of the video for you to see. It was stunning. I had to send a picture of it to the girls in our group because I just couldn't believe it. But look at the clock that was in the room, and there was a telephone in the room that even had the words chic written on it. Our waffles, that wasn't in the Trafford Centre. But I've also printed them all off. You know that thing I showed you on the printing, where how you can put all of your things in one, and then you print them all out. 35 is it? Oh, there's a couple of pictures of the room there. I'm not going to be able to see them because they're minuscule. There we go. I don't know if you can see those on there, but look at the room. Fake fireplace. Oh my gosh. And it was all that lovely white shabby wood. Oh, it was stunning. There's the phone there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and put them up for you to see at the end though. Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. But what I've done with these is I've put all the pictures on, well, some of them, because I've taken heaps of photographs. If you want to see the ephemera, we went into the Man United Stadium, and you want to see the old ephemera, I was drooling over the cabinets. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with that piece of paper? But I did manage to take some pictures, which I'm hoping they'll come out a little bit clearer, because I'm going to make him a journal for his birthday, because he's obviously a Manchester United fan. Obviously, it all goes over my head, but I do appreciate the, there's an old ticket there, look. So I thought, right, we'll get those, and I'll see what I can do with those. So they're going to go in tomorrow, but I have a little project I thought would be nice just to do today. I wanted to make another pocket to go in here, and obviously I'm looking for things that are small enough to fit in. So we're going to make a really teeny tiny little pocket. I went into my local DIY store just before I went away, and they didn't used to do these, because I can remember being quite envious, because I know Rose at JournalInTime, she did a tutorial earlier in the year on using paint chips, as she's called them, and I was fascinated, and I thought, oh gosh, they're lovely, but they didn't do them here. They used to just do books. So I've kept an eye out. I went in last week. I was in there getting something from my dad's new house, and they had them. So I grabbed them in all these beautiful shabby colours. So today I'm going to work with one of these paint samplers, I would call them. Oh, there we go. But they've obviously all got the numbers. You know, that one feels quite strange. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So you're going to need a small piece of card for this. Obviously, it needs to fit your journal dimensions. I won't measure it because I can't find my ruler. I haven't located anything to come out. Oh, look. All I've got in front of me here is my postage window. You're going to laugh now when I pull this out. Right. That's all I can find, gals. So, guys and gals, I should say, sorry. So, if you want the dimensions, it is 9 centimetres by 5.5. And I'm sorry I can't give out in inches because I only have it in centimetres. I have it in millimetres, but yes, there we are. So, if you want the inches, you just type it into an online converter and it'll convert it up for you. But yes, just a little small piece of card you'll need with the dimensions of your journal. Now these paint chips, as you'll see, come with this little hole cut out. That's what kind of gave me the idea. So if you are able to, if not, get yourself a craft knife, draw your little square and cut that out. You don't need me to help you with that, I know you don't. I also found on my desk when I came in this tiny piece of acetate, which I couldn't bring myself to throw in the bin. And I thought, no, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to make a little window with that. And we're going to pop that in behind our little paint chip. So I'm going to do that now because I'm hoping this will glue down. Just take my little bubble of glue off there. So I've been another busy day today. That's why I'm back at my later time with the video. I am trying to settle into a bit of a posting time routine, so I'm apologising for being a bit all over the place. We've had a bit of a crazy weekend and then a week since we come back. So today I finally managed to get Rob back down to uni because he's got another exam now tomorrow, and he'd come home for the weekend to look after the doggos and Dan. But yeah, we've got 2 of our doggies who have not been very well, so they've got upset tummies, unfortunately. I'm not sure if it's the heat or what, so that's kind of been keeping me a bit busy, as you can imagine. I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. But yeah, so yesterday was a bit crazy. But yeah, got down to Swansea today, and so stick a bit of acetate onto the back. We've created ourselves a little window now, okay? Which I think is very cute. And then I'm going to take then an image, anything, a little fussy cut. I actually sat and did my fussy cutting before I went away, if you remember. So I'm going to pop this now behind there, behind the window. Now somewhere I have got, there we are, that's what I want, because I think I might pop that behind there as well. What do you think? Is there enough room for that and that? I wonder. I'm just trying to manoeuvre my shapes a minute. Perhaps there. No, I'm going to lose too much of the flower and I'll put it on the outside. No, let's just stick that on there. So I'm going to just stick that now to the acetate because this glue does dry clear. I hope it does. No, it does dry clear eventually. So pop that on there. There we go. There, I think that looks rather sweet. Now, I'll decorate at the front. So I'm going to use one of my lovely flashcards. I think I'm going to use this beautiful rose. Which one should we have? That one or that one? That one, I think. Because it's a bit more of it. But I've used that Victorian velvet around there. I think it's just absolutely exquisite. So thank you guys for recommending that colour. I love it. I'm going to pop a bit of lace on here. Just down at the bottom there. Let's do that next. But I think this is going to make a lovely little... You could do this if you were using them for journal cards. But it's going to make a lovely little tuck spot, I think. And it'll add a little bit of colour and texture to my pages. Where is my... Aha, that's what I want. There we go. Lovely. And then we've got that on there. Put that down there like that. My fingers are all sticky now. It's been lovely coming back and seeing all of your completed projects that you've been putting onto the Facebook group. Loads and loads and loads went up over the weekend, which was lovely to see. And thank you for all your feedback from the printer demonstration. I've got another tutorial coming up later this week because a couple of people have been asking me about unzipping folders and stuff. So we're going to touch on that, and then we're going to talk about downloading files, digital files when you're buying them, all that kind of stuff, because I know quite a lot of you have some technical difficulties with that. And then on the weekend, we've got a very special video coming up, which you won't want to miss. And especially if you have a channel yourself, you may be very interested, because we do have a very special giveaway going on the weekend. I can't tell you more about that at the moment, but keep your ears open and your eyes tuned. If you can tune your eyes, does that make sense? Because you won't want to miss that. Big opportunity there for some of you. Yes, and then later this week, I will be telling you all the exciting news about our next collaboration, which has come around with absolute speed. What's the date today? I can't see my watch. The 24th. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we're nearly there. Cannot believe it. So yes, the big news about that. So we got big birthday on Saturday. It's Bella's birthday Saturday. So we will be celebrating that as well. And I'm sure there'll be a big sale on again as well. There we go. I'm really happy with that, actually. I think that looks absolutely marvellous. What do you think, guys? So we've gone from this to this. And we even managed to leave a little tuck spot, so in the front. So I wanted to put an extra little tag in there then. We can. But I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Right, let's find a page for it, shall we? Where should we put it? We've got a page there. Oh gosh, that page is really strong and smelling. It's lovely, but it's strong. Even me with my COVID nose, I can smell that. Right, let's pop it there, I think. Yes, very nice. I love it. Right, let's pop that on that page. Okay, there's nothing better than seeing something completed and put straight into the journal, is there? I'm just going to glue it on two sides. It's been better, a little bit nearer the edge there, but that's okay. And then we're going to pop that down there like that. There we go. A nice, easy little project to ease you back in this week. And then tomorrow I will be back, hopefully, all being well, to talk to you all about gathering junk when you're on holiday and what you can do with it. And I will show you what I gathered on my travels. And it is all junk, I promise you. I didn't go in any craft shops. There wasn't time. And just what I managed to garner as I was wandering around. So there we go. Oh, that's lovely. I love it. Now, I wonder if I managed to get one of my photographs in there. Possibly not, because I think I printed these a little wide. Oh, I might. Oh, there we are. There we go. Now, you know what that needs, don't you? Let's just trim that down. I think we need to do that in pink now around the edge. Because I did do it in a specific colour, but I think the pink will look much nicer. Be much more on trend, as they say. That is what they say, isn't it? I'm never sure. Oh, it was beautiful in Swansea today. Absolutely beautiful. Burnt my arm driving home. I was ready to fall asleep. It was so hot. It's been in a greenhouse. But it was glorious. So I got Rob to walk me over by the sea on his camper. So I did see the sea today. Didn't get there last week. I did see it today. Couldn't dip my toes in the tide. It was too far out. So I was a bit disappointed in that. But can't have everything. There we go. From our shabby chic room. Beautiful. There we are, guys. So really simple and easy little project for you today. Now, if you're working on a bigger journal, obviously you can do this with a bigger card. But that's essentially what you've got to do there. You're going to make a little hole, a little bit of acetate, put something behind it, and then add a little pocket to the front and stick it down and pop something in it. Really simple, really easy. I'm going to go now and cook tea, and I will be back with you all tomorrow, hopefully. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you all very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.